So I
What
think
was it?
Sophie's BP is low. We shared a few screenshots early this morning.
Yeah,
So that's I think we're about 25, 26, somewhere about 25 and 30. We definitely need one more trade, which we'll take care of.
yeah, that
Uh,
would be awesome.
okay, and keep an eye on time because I think 4 o'clock is around the time you need to whiz off.
Yeah,
So that's
perfect. Okay,
just
cool.
cool.
There's not too much to say in my portfolio at the moment. Like it's just I'm still at management stages because a lot of my
Hmm.
positions have really far out DTEs, as you can see here. So yeah, hopefully today it will just be putting on another trade. But we can run through it. Obviously, everyone who's following already, they're going to be up to date with our SPY trade here. So we've got, sorry, it is it's the June 21st. It's a vertical and we are letting this one roll, aren't we? We are just letting it roll.
Yeah, not a lot to say. If people go back in the archives on this show space and plus then from Conception, which was from the course, they'll understand the trade and they'll understand that it doesn't
Yeah,
take up a lot of BP. We got a little caught out with the vertical, so we're holding, and there's not really a lot more to say with it because it doesn't take up much BP. You'll just see
yeah,
this trade being rolled, and
yeah,
we'll take it
and
off when we can.
absolutely, and we've got loads of examples of rolling within our zero to hero course, and you can actually see us plotting on this trade. So, what
Mm.
you will see, stay tuned for my portfolio as we get to that DTE. We will handle it. So there'll be more
Yeah,
to
well
be
said.
done on that. But for now, let's leave it at that. And then I've just got
Fine with
my
me.
112s. Um, I've got actually, it's just interesting to say, and I think from now on, I will actually screenshot when there's something that I'm feeling a little bit apprehensive about on my positions, my portfolio, because this week, well, at the
Hmm.
end of last week, I actually had some negative P&L open percentages, and I was kind of worried, and that really spun me out not to put on another trade. And then I've just sat on it and watched it and tried not to get my emotions take over. And, there you go. I'm sitting at 21.3% after 7 days. So
Mm.
really it is a time game. So
Yeah,
yeah,
well
but next
said.
time that happens, I will screenshot it, and obviously I can share that with the community. And also, great to get your eyes on it as well, because that's the first time that's happened to me. And like I said, it really spun me out because I was feeling really inspired by seeing the TS account um, putting on your trades and taking them off. And I was like, hey, I'm going to go for it. And we just had the chat where you give me the green light, and then I was like, oh no, 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 I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So it's just part of the journey and really good development. But yeah, I kind of wish now I'm kicking myself that I'd screen on it so we can chat a bit more about it on during this time I have
Mm.
to share my photo.
Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I completely get that. A lot, not the only one sharing that issue. It's a very, very common thing. You're talking about emotions, and probably the number of the PL Open scared you too, because it's a percentage
Yeah,
thing. But yeah, I think that's a great idea. As and when that next happens, grab the screenshot. Then you've got evidence to hold on to, and you can talk to
definitely,
us or between us
definitely.
or on the
And I also think
community.
one of the biggest things that you talk about on our zero to hero course is also discussing our losses, because that's how we learn. So although we need to manage our wins and let go of the losses, in one sense, in sort of like a broader sense of portfolio management, it is also great to talk about these because it kind of takes away the taboo of it and takes away the scaremongering. And
Mm.
yeah, there's always something to learn. Even
So
for
that's
my
such
example
a
here,
such a helpful, so helpful that you're saying that. And what the way I'm interpreting that is, yeah, we can talk about losses. We really shouldn't be taking too many because we trade six deltas really far out. But there'll also be something else to talk about that's negative, which is what Sophie's saying. She saw a negative P&L open percentage. So we're used to talking about green numbers, especially with the market where it's moving. But how about we talk about what's realistic, and that's red numbers too, red percentages
yeah,
too, and just sitting tight and playing out through the uglier times, I guess.
and that is part of the management. That's we just forget I don't know, I got really like happy-go-lucky because I've been seeing so much green around. But yeah, it was good. It was humbling, and I was like, oh, okay. But I did get a little bit worried, so I'll admit that. Anyway, coming to my October 18th. Again, this is the trade I put on last week. So we've got 150 DTE. And I'm really chuffed with that 21.3% that I've made in 7 days. That's almost double, would you say?
More than double, yeah. Double sevens, 14.
Yeah.
And then,
so,
triples 21. So, yeah, we tripled it. Triple of 1% a day.
Yeah. So that's looking good.
Cool.
So, yeah, as I said, just going to leave that one. It's early doors. My September 20th, we've got 122 DTA on that, and we're at 28% in 14 days. Also really good, not much else to say here. Things like this that I'm looking at here, my profit and loss open, the figures here, there's a bit of a loss being taken there. Am I correct?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, if
It's
you
small.
net the two together, you've got a small loss. Yeah.
But of course, it's always about our naked put, which is bringing in the profit there. So happy with that. Not too worried, but it's always good to know, like, technically what's actually happening.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, those are those, and then we've got my September 20th, another one in September 20th. That was from last week too. Again, 7 days and 24.7. So that's even better than the previous one. And yeah, I think anything that's screaming your attention, Luke, that you wanted to say, or is it just sort of, we were at early doors, so it's kind of a bit repetitive.
Doing a fantastic job. No need for me to step in. Nothing screaming out of tension. It's discretional stuff. DT is open versus percentage made. Sound logic. Yeah. We should have made these 112 slightly larger. We should have. That's we know that now that we're filling up the portfolio and whatnot. So that's just one minor comment. The trade today will be a little bit larger, just like the trade last week. More in line with the way we should be pushing this account.
Yeah, sure.
We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, September 20s. Looking fantastic. Just doing its thing.
Yeah. This is an interesting one to chat about because obviously we've gone over 50%. For my July 31st.
Okay.
And obviously we're striving for like 90%. Really, that would be ideal. But like you said, and you keep reminding me that never be shy to take profit when profit's there, because you can recycle that money. So also just skimming my eyes down now to August 26. I've got a higher profit and loss open percentage there, which is 63.5.
Sure. August 16, by the way, just to not confuse anyone.
Oh, what did I say?
Oh, 26, I think. That's what I heard.
Oh, that's random. No, 16.
No worries. Just I had to jump in. All good. So what do you think? Yeah. I like where this is going.
Yeah, I think I feel more confident closing it with me for sure.
Okay.
And like you said, how about this? If we close this today and we go and put another trade on, we might have a bit more money there that we could potentially make it a 3-1-1. How does that sound?
I like the sound of a three. Wouldn't be a 3-1-1. It would be a 4. It would be after 2-1-1. It goes 4-2-2 and then 6-3-3. I like the sound of a 4-2-2. And then if we put that on now, likely it'll be close to a time you got to shoot off. But then we've probably have BP as well to then put on another trade as well next week. So I like where this is going.
Okay, exciting. So, let's. Should I just cover my another September 20th and then we'll close that trade, or how would you like? Do you want to close it now?
You were so close to finishing the maintenance part. So yeah, just comment on what do you think to September 20s?
September 20s.
50%.
Really
good.
cool. Yeah, I was so happy with that. In 21 days. Yeah, nothing too major going on there with the loss, and yeah, again, just really great performance in my portfolio at the moment. Really happy.
Good. Likewise, it's great to see you flying the nest, doing such a great. Your maintenance technique is really, really thorough as well. The fact that you're keeping an eye on days open and versus your P&L percentage as well. That's really, really advanced as well, and just really good. Practice that, and plus you're also actually interested in your vertical side as well. So you're just trying to figure that out, which it's not necessary. Like we if we've got the ratio right, the contracts wise, you're going to be fine. But it's also, if you're looking to take trades off before the naked put off, before 90%, then it is important that we're checking on the vertical too. So just a great level of understanding. So happy days.
And the other thing to mention was that I haven't actually taken off just the naked put side yet and left my hedge running. So I don't know if that's what we're going to do today, but that'll be interesting because for everyone who's signed in and watching us live right now, they'll see Luke earlier today actually posted a little health check on his positions tab for this morning, and it was really interesting how you noted your verticals. You know how they were doing. You know, because you could just rush your eyes over the top of that and go, "Oh, that doesn't look too good," but there's a purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Don't take them for granted. They are your natural hedge, and keep an eye on the DTs for that too. So yeah, you're right. This is the first naked put you're taking off. I can't quite believe that, so I'm gonna have to look at the archives to see if that's absolutely correct, because I swear we've had that. Perhaps not.
No, we had a 1-1-1, and obviously verticals.
Yeah.
We've done Strangle, Iron Condors, but yeah, not this yet. So here we go. Okay,
let's go for it.
To then close this, I would just click on my naked put and then click on right click, and I've got the close position here.
I've got these pop-up boxes finally. Google Meets wouldn't let us do this. So you're going to full close?
Yeah, we're going to, yes, we want to close both contracts. So we'll always check that you've got the two there. So we're clicking on full, and then where are we? Oh, that's the vertical working. Okay, so here we go. I would want to look at my price discovery here. It's on the natural price at the moment. The mid price is 630.
Fantastic, well done.
Yeah, I would want. Obviously, I'm looking to close it for as smaller debit as possible. Correct.
Correct. Yeah, nicely done.
So, I mean, do you think? I don't know how. Obviously, I don't know. Nobody knows anything. It's hard. I can't ask you, but maybe send it in. Maybe put it at 620. Oh no, I reckon I'm happy to sit at the mid price. What do you think?
Yeah. I completely agree. We haven't talked about going past the mid price, so I'm a little confused where your head went with that. Maybe there's a bit of no, you're spot on, because the reason why mid price is right, you took it away from natural, is because where you've just come from on the positions tab, the percentage you've got comes from the mid, doesn't it? So yeah, the mid's great. You can be a bit cheeky and go for something lower debit and then put that in the market. It will just mean, are you happy to wait longer? There might be a scenario where you do that or something. You might be away at the end of the week or something. You just think something might hit your take profit or whatever. So orders can be used for that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm happy with 6.30 here though.
Okay, yeah, me too then. I've just put a DTC there and I'm going to review and send, and everything is in order.
Good stuff.
Yeah, send order. So let's see.
Yeah,
So it's
good
working.
stuff.
It's working. We've got some time, so that's okay. So I'm going to stop sharing this screen and then just show you my trade log for the week, if that's cool with you.
Whilst we're here, Sophie, let's put that trade on, I think, rather than go off and on.
Sorry. Completely agree. All right, cool. So we're in the MES. And we're looking normally around 110 DTE. I would probably maybe go for something a little bit further out.
Yeah, good logic. What about the 178 DTE?
Let's check that out. I just wondered, obviously because I'm putting on a larger contract today, it's more beneficial with a larger contract to go even further, correct?
Definitely, yeah. I always recommend going out further. Yeah, if the question is to go further out, then always that tends to win the argument.
Okay, awesome. And
yeah.
Because we are putting on larger contracts today, is it better to size up my 422, or are you happy for me to just put the naked on?
I prefer to mark it up because it's some new numbers. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going for my 6 delta. And I want to sell that one. I'm just going to add the quantity there to a 4. That is so scary. And
you'll be fine.
Max profit, that's still fine, That's still all good.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's spot on.
Yeah,
wicked.
That's okay.
It is spot on around where your 5% is. So good start.
You were right about that. I'm really happy. Okay, so and then I want to. I'm going to buy the 24, and just for everyone to know, I've got 4 contracts there. Really important. We bring that back down to 2, and then I'm going to sell the 50-50 strike.
Yeah,
and that's got 2 contracts as well. So overall, that's big. So max profit there is 655. I'm currently sat at, I'm just checking my goals because I'm still not 655. So it should be around 580, I think.
580. All right, we're very close to that then. So what's your first thoughts? What do you think? Would you take this trade? What do you think?
I think I probably, if I was on my own, I would say no. I'd just really stick to the rule book at this stage because I'm still a novice.
Okay. Yeah, good answer. But
however,
I'm here.
I've got a really strong pot. I've got positive theta.
Yeah.
And the credit is pretty good. And then if we just talk about my BP, that is 472. And my trade tracker, my BP is kind of around $475.
It's more or less it's close to your 5% risk. All right, so do you want to hear my comments on the trade as well?
Yeah, I do.
I really like
at the same time.
always. I'm testing myself too, putting myself on the chopping block. So the obvious things here are that it's slightly over your risk. The only 2 scenarios where I like that trade is when we already have a lot of trades on. If we already have a lot of expiries filled, then it makes sense to put on something around 5-6%. And this is all in line with Sophie's account size. She's trading like a small account, that category. around, I'm near 10K, just under,
Yeah.
for anyone just joining us. So that's one scenario. The second scenario, okay, but the second scenario would be, second scenario would be what? Oh, the time. We've got 178 days. So the return on this trade is fantastic. So these two things, we're actually, for those two scenarios, actually, they're both correct. They're both happening here. I know we're pretty full with trades, and we're at 127 DTE. So I would definitely take the trade for now.
All right, let's do it under your guidance. Don't worry, I won't be putting any blame fingers at you if it goes horribly wrong.
Sounds like you expect me to pay you back for any losses. I'm not covering anything. You're going to be fine.
Read the T's and C's, my friend. Read the T's and C's. No. I'm joking. I'm really, really confident with our method here, strategy at TS. So it's just so great to hear the more finesse parts now that I've sort of graduated from the zero to hero, and we can talk about, it's with your own discretion. You can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it's awesome. I'm loving it. So I'm going to, without further ado, delete these legs.
You always delete the vertical first. I know I do it the other way around. I'm lazy. I delete less legs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So maybe I'll adopt that. Who knows? I'm like a little prodigy. Right. So just checking out this. I want to go to the mid price.
That's not correct, is it? That's 2 contracts.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Wait.
So it should be 4.
4. There we go. Okay.
No, don't worry. Can we see the vertical on again now? Because that might change the max profit.
It was. I think it's because I deleted the vertical, and because the vertical was on 2, it sort of. I think that's what happened. Anyway, let's go back. So I'm buying.
Just quickly check it.
And then I am selling. Oh, wrong way around. Sorry.
Wrong way around.
Selling, and then
selling.
Fingers. And then we want it to be 2 contracts. Yep.
Yeah, on both.
Sorry, I'm making this
Don't worry, you're fine.
Really clumsy. And 2 on there. Okay.
Well done.
So we've essentially got 4 contracts on my naked put. Oh, it does change the max profit.
Yeah, I thought it might. It's more the trade-off. The ROI is a lot better when you go far out. However, normally it is more expensive. So what I suggest we do is highlight every strike and then just click quantity down 1, and that will show us a 112. Yeah, you're at 450 max profit. All right, it's a bit awkward because we're in that in-between stage.
I know.
Yeah. What is your BP right now? Today?
I should start taking, closing some trades and taking some profit, and then that can just be recycled back in, and I can start to enjoy some slightly bigger contracts. So my BP is at 24%.
Wow, your total BP is very low then.
Yeah.
And we're already filling up a lot of expiries. That's like an indication towards doing the first, which is the 422. So BP expiry. You've just taken off a trade, so that would make sense that you're low on BP. I would say go back to the 422 and let's go ahead with that trade. Your total number of trades are how many? If you go on, can you go to your trade log and just? Yeah. Can you?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will be my 8th. Well, no, it could potentially be my 7th if I'm just taking off that naked put. Yeah, about 8 trades.
Okay, let's go ahead with the 422. It's really not. We're making this decision bigger than it really needs to be. So, well, I am. But it's nice to talk things through. Sometimes when you talk things through, you can kind of extrapolate it, make something bigger. This is fine.
For anyone else who's a beginner like me, just important to note that you can go back in and trade the same DTE as you've seen on both of our portfolio shares. You just need to make sure that your strikes are available or your deltas are available, because you'll be choosing the same that you'd already previously chosen, but obviously the market moves, so there are some scenarios where you can still get trades on in the same DTE just a couple of weeks later, etc. So that is the opposite, or another alternative to what we're doing here. We're going to go for a little bit more risk, whereas for people who
well said.
Yeah. All right then. Okay. So I'm sat on the mid price here. Are you happy with that?
I'm happy with it. Yeah, I like the trade. I'm ready to put that vertical on, if you are.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay, so I need to put the vertical on, yeah?
You need to delete your naked put. Tasty Trade won't let this trade be put on together, so we have to treat this trade separately. I know you're aware of that, so it's just again some housekeeping.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, that looks fine.
In the mid price, review and send.
Yeah, review and send.
Send the order. Oh.
So we got a little error. Account is set to closing only, and this order has an opening leg. Okay, we might not be able to put any trades on today, because this sort of error means Tasty Trade have put a hold on your account potentially, which is unlikely to be your error. It just there could be a number of reasons why they do this, which is very, very frustrating. However, we have to. So I think let's come out of this. Let's try and put the naked put on just to test Tasty Trade. Otherwise, we'll have to go to customer service later on for you to fix that issue, and there won't be a trade today. Perhaps there'll be a trade, off air, if we can get it fixed quick.
I don't want to put on the naked put if I can't put on the vertical with that.
Yeah, sure. I understand that. So okay.
I tried to close something. Hasn't been filled yet. Account is set. Oh, that actually got rejected. That's really interesting. I wonder what's going on here.
Yeah, so like I said, it looks like Tasty Trade have put a bar on your account, just for opening. What it may well be, they're very sensitive to changing location.
Yeah, that might be actually. I got a message yesterday because I signed in on my phone, and I was in Seville, and they just wanted to double check with me that it was me, but I proved that and confirmed it. So potentially that could be the issue.
Okay, it's a quick fix. Perhaps we need to make a video, on today's admin thing. But if this keeps happening, but let's not jump to conclusions. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, for now, great that we managed to close or send an order for this trade on air.
100%. All right then. I'm just going to quickly show my trade log, so I'm aware of the time.
Okay. Yeah, let's skip ahead.
Cool. Let me just find you again. Where have you gone? Here to here. Okay. So stop sharing. And it's our faces again.
Yeah.
All right. Lovely to see you.
Account's looking great so far, though. I'm happy with that.
It is looking really good. So that's a little bit disheartening, but it's fine. We can get that sorted. I've got time later today to go over that.
Yeah, make sure you get on that today. Trust me, that'll be very quick. And your US hours too, so you can go till 9 p.m. Awesome. They'll stay open.
Okay, great. So can you see my trade log at the moment?
Yeah, all fine. Take it away.
Actually, that needs to be a 0. That would be to 55. I'm not sure about that. Just needs to be a 0, right?
I'm not following. What's the question?
Sorry, I've just seen here it says daily realize, and it's not. I've just copied and pasted from that row. So I'm just going to put a 0 into that.
Okay. Yeah. Just
Cool.
make your life easy. Copy the
Anyway.
row above down. Yeah.
I know. I don't know why. I will. I'm getting to grips with it. So 29, just a note, that is today, and I haven't finished filling that out yet because I tend to we fill it out at the end of the trading day. So 28 is currently where I'm sat. 15 delta. Great with my, keeping it as neutral as possible. My range is 20 plus or 20 minus 20. Theta is getting there, a little bit higher. Let me just check my goals again. Theta is 40.
So,
all right,
just a note. Actually, this is perfect to do it on air. And I haven't updated you on this one. I think we should during our shares, right? We should actually fill in our logs.
Sure,
I actually used to.
do that.
It makes a lot of sense. I used to think though that the end of day is ideal to do it right at the end, or perhaps just to get, if you're recording a day, so it's nice to do it the more of the day traded to get it realistic. But what I found from forums and chat rooms that I'm following for Tasty Trade, there, and my mentor included, the BP usage number just isn't fantastic out of hours because of the market being closed and because of orders and things. So it depending on when you check it, sometimes it can be out slightly. So to get around this problem, a lot of people are advising just fill in your logs during market hours at the moment.
All right. Well, what I've got to do here is G 29 divided by, is it F? No, yeah, F 29. And that should give me, how have I done that wrong?
So click on the box above, make your life easier, and just drag it down.
Oh, what do you mean? Click on it and drag it? You mean copy and paste?
Or copy and paste, yeah, you can do that too.
All right, BP usage 2934. So that's changed it up to 29. It's almost 30% there, so you're correct. That's a great tip from you, thank you. Net liquid 9. This is the largest net liquid I've had, so that's really cool, exciting. So you can see
well done, good on you. Good to see that. Just click on that net liquid box for me, Soph, because I can see a larger one.
Yeah.
If you click on the
here I've got here 9950. Sorry. It's been
go down
before.
And click on the green box 9902. If you click on.
Sorry.
We had a bit of a connection lag there. If you click on just the box isn't it's not looking at everything because it should include the 9950.
Okay. So
if you double click on it.
You know what? I think it's just sorry. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you just double click on it for me, and then we can see what it's highlighting.
Okay.
Okay, so it is doing the whole thing. All right, that's something I'll just note. I'll check that out for you off air.
All right. Thank you.
We'll fix that. No worries.
Okay,
Delta and Theta, are they done?
No, I'm just doing those now. 14.
So while So fills it in, yeah, just to wrap up that, I think filling in trade log sheets as and when during open hours of the
There
market
we go.
is the way to go right now. You're just going to get the best prices. You're going to get the best, the most accurate trade log. So,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
um,
fantastic.
cool. What?
Really helpful.
Cool.
Really
Yeah,
helpful. Thanks for that nugget of wisdom.
cool. Trade log filled.
So the only thing
Still,
I'll need to do. Sorry, go on.
be low. Obviously, it's more trades needed. We need that next one to fill. That'll bump you up again. Probably it's quite a large trade, so you might go to 35, 40 on that trade. Maybe not 40, but okay.
Yeah.
What? How do you feel then? What do you think? What's next?
I'm really happy with everything. Just keeping my eye on the time. So although it's a bit of a brief one this week, it'll be exciting to see the transformation for next week. Obviously, I've got that trade that I have I filed today. It's working at the moment, so I'll be taking that off from my open, just the naked part, and then I will be putting it into my close. But that's maintenance I'll do off air. And apart from that, I'm in a really good position, really happy. Obviously, I need to just make a cool, tasty trade, probably about my location, and let them know that it's me. And for now, I think that's a wrap from me.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I'm happy to leave it there. Well done you today. Oh wow, our faces are far too big. Yeah, portfolio wise, really good maintenance points. I really liked just how the way you were analyzing, and then plus the portfolio is looking very healthy. I'm very excited to see this new trade when we get this on. Largest trade that you've got up to. So well done you. Yeah.